I pushing the damn broom. I push and like, shh, I seen a smear. I'm like, the hell? So I'm looking like, damn, this look like blood. So when I look inside the sink, there's so much blood in there that is running out on the run. The little white boy, he was on PC, and he came ran up the bars and himself. I was when I'm still on the beat all. But that ain't even the worst thing I'd have seen though. That's not even the worst thing I'd have seen.
Something worse than that?
Yeah.
They Say What You Want to Say podcast, man. We back at it again. Like, share, subscribe, and jump in them comments, man. We gonna get right into it.
You know what, man? Y'all know how we do, man. Give y'all inspiration. Keep y'all out them places, man. What you got, little bro, man?
Hey, I just want to know straight up, like, what's like the craziest thing or the worst thing you've ever seen or while you was in there or heard?
Yeah. Whoa, that's a good one. I think the worst thing I ever heard was somebody getting their cookie snatched.
Like a snack?
No,
like some cookies?
Like somebody getting their cookie snatched.
Oh.
Like,
yeah,
like somebody's getting
manhood.
Yeah, like somebody getting their manhood too. That's like, hold up, man. You know what? First of all, hold on. Actually, I need to give some context or like some history on prison culture.
Yeah.
See, prison culture for me, you know, that leads to stuff that goes on now. Okay. And then I got to give some history on when I hit the penitentiary. So I hit it in 95, right? Old man Raheem, he was like my mentor. Old man Raheem he was, like 56, 57. He ain't never going home. Ever. So, that was like my mentor. He's from San Antonio. So, he's from San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, we kick it. So, that's the one I'm talking about when I'm with Percy. Remember Percy and I said, old man Raheem, the one about the girl.
Yeah.
And you tell me, man, you gotta let her go. This your world. See, he already been down 20 plus, so I went down to 95. So he had been down early 70s. At least. At least. Yeah, because he was already been going 20 something. So, man, he used to talk to me all the time, man. He'd tell me about how the prison was way back then. See, way back then, it was completely lawless. Wasn't no gangs or none of that. And it was completely lawless. Actually, the inmates did the law's job that they do now. The inmates had all the keys. The inmates rolled your doors. They called them building tenders. Yeah, lawless. You got some criminals watching over criminals. So look, check this out. So he used to tell me all the stories, right? And how it went now. So the thing is, what I told you, like the worst thing I never heard. So he broke down the culture of it where like that's what they did then. Right? If you was weak, they sent out your cookie. Hence, how you got the large population of punks in the penal system. Like it's a grip of them from way back, right? So you got to think about how they became punks. They didn't come in here from the free world with that. That they robbers and killers and all of that.
Right.
So, they did not come from the free world like that. How you think you got this large community of punks? And so he used to talk to me like that and tell me that. And I'm like, dang, he's like, yeah, because back then it was all about taking your cookie. You feel me?
Yeah.
So now when I come in the penitentiary, though, it's not like when I come in, it's a bunch of gangs. So, all this has been going on since 60s, 70s, 80s. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming in mid-90s, but that's why it was like the prison culture that was accepted. That's what they did. That's their generations. You see what I'm saying? But the era is changing. Now you got all us coming in gangs in the late 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
So let me ask you though, with that being said, because like you said, it was gangsters. They said it was gangsters, killers, drug dealers, all that stuff. So they just keep on until they take it, or they gang them. Because I'm trying to understand, because it got to be some that wasn't getting here, right? That's the ones that were taking
it. It wasn't like necessarily like everybody, but like a large section.
Yeah.
But like a large section. But what I'm trying to get at is
when it changed up.
No, it didn't change in the 80s because they still when the gangs start filling up the penitentiary, that's when things started being like different. But back then it was like saying that's what they did. But it's still that mentality too rolling into the 90s, even though now gangs are starting to fill it up. That's just like checking and everything changed from like when you come through the door, you get checked. Even it don't matter. Even if you a civilian, we got to see if you gonna fight. If you don't want to fight, then you got to go to commissary for us. We're gonna take your stuff, and that just depends on who boy you end up being, because you still got these people in here now from the 80s. Still, this is what they do.
Right.
This is what they do. We just now filling up a different generation where we look on that like, what the hell? And then we gang members. We was gang members. So we coming straight from the world like, what? What the hell? But we fill it up now.
Yeah,
it's changing. So the penitentiary is changing now.
Yeah, it's changing.
It's changing to a new generation now. They going out. What I always say, predator and prey.
Yeah.
They becoming the old lines now. Now it's new lines coming in. That ain't with that. But you still had some. They did that, but with the gangs coming in, the population of the penitentiary changes. Because we the ones filling the penitentiary up.
Right.
So,
new era.
It's a new era. And with us starting to fill them penitentiaries up like that, and we got a whole totally different mindset. But you still got you still got the undercurrent, and so you're gonna still have that pull too. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's going out now. So so when he used to explain it to me, and like when I was on Beto, when I hit Beto in '95, bro, I hit Beto like September. I hit Beto September '95. Man, it was like punks everywhere. They had 2 blocks. Beto so huge. Beto it's 2 sides of Beto. You got the north side where the gripper blocks start at I. And then go all the way back. But Beto's so huge. Then you got the south side. The south side is where everybody, like that was a good side. You come down here, it's darker, all that, gloomy. But this is where all the PC blocks is at. All the PC blocks, closed custody, medium custody, all the blocks wild down here, right? This is where it's wild at. So, and like I tell you, that era was wearing out. So like them punks was so out of control, they put soap in their hair to make it stiff. Like,
Yeah.
That's what they do. But they would try to holler at you like they feel like they're really women, like you would be attracted to them. But that's the old penitentiary.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to cut them up in the cafeteria one day when I first got there. And man, that was crazy. Got him, boom. So don't talk to me ever. Say nothing to me.
Somebody tried to talk to you.
Yeah. Because you remember when you was in high school, like if you switch high schools, you the new school. So, yeah, so when you come in, you fresh and like name it, they like, hey, what's up? Because they think everybody like that. What? No, this is a new era coming in. Gut me up. Don't ever talk to me. What? Don't ever talk to me. Don't talk to me. What the hell? So like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm sure some people undercut, but like when I was on Beto and all those youngsters, because we was considered youngsters then, all those youngsters coming in, that era that's already been building up and it's steady building up, we didn't play around, none of that. I never even caught a homie doing that. Facts. But when I was on Ferguson, yeah.
Ferguson got like that.
Man, two different worlds. So, but understanding that and all that was still accepted and that's what they did. So I'm in the cell one day, I'm a few months in, man, and crazy story. Crazy. We racked up. I mean, it's rack time, it's nighttime. So we all in the cell and I get some weird stuff up on us. I'm like, and it's like, where do you hear? Like, shut up. So, you know, I'm still kind of new. I ain't never heard this. I ain't never experienced. They didn't know this. This goes on all the time with them. I tell myself, like, he's talking about. So I'm like, whoa. And then you hear it, and that's crazy to hear a man getting his cookie snatched. That is the craziest thing ever. I would never even want to hear a woman happen to a woman. Oh man, do you know, man? Craziest thing I ever heard in my life, bro. I'm telling you, man, y'all subscribe, like, man, especially like button, jump up in the comments. Craziest thing I ever heard, bro. And you gotta imagine that I'm still fresh penitentiary. I've never nothing. And then you just hearing like what is going on?
So was he fighting back or he just
no? Because you gotta understand, and it being in the penitentiary, it didn't matter how old you were or it didn't matter your size. So they can take you and put you 5'6", 5'7", 140 pounds. You end up in the house with somebody 6'4", 255 pounds, go out there and lift the stack all the time.
Yep.
And he from the 80s. Might be 70. Yeah. That part. See, that's the part they'll tell you. Yeah. See, it wasn't none of that then. They were not matching you up. You end up there. That's where you end up. Yeah.
That's true. So what was you thinking when you was just while you was sitting there and he telling you, hey, shh, like what are you like? Like how that shit? How was you feeling? Like
I don't even remember. I was just like, what? Like, that was desensitized.
It's just shocked. Yeah, it was like.
Well, I was like, because you hear the stories, but
right,
you never thought you would actually experience that story.
Fact.
And then when you do, you like, what just happened?
Crazy. Yeah.
And that's how it was. That's why you had so many people who would come in the penitentiary and then join gangs, right? Because gangs offer protection. But actually still too, though, because now that's like the checking part, right? So even if you're a civilian, right, you got to get ran.
Regardless.
Yeah, but the civilians gonna run you.
So the civilians is a gang.
No, they are predators.
Predator and prey.
But
Predator and prey.
when the gang members come through the door, because you got to remember the guard is shifting. So we had we we're at the midpoint of the penitentiary changing.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's so many gang members in here. It's like I said, we since
the new era.
Yeah, since the 89, 90, ain't nothing but gang members filling it up.
That's the new era now.
That's it. So, but like when the gang member come through the door, somebody gonna come out at you. And you be like, if you don't say that you from the set, whatever said, okay, then these other cats finna get at you now. Yeah. And they might feel they can break you. And then if you don't break, and then later on you come out and try to say that you were part of that gang, or like one of your partners come over there and they're like, oh, what is this? You're like, nah. And like, yeah, then you can have a very, very bad problem. Very bad.
Because you just denounced the gang that...
No, because you got people who actually won't say they're in the gang, and then after they got cool, everybody woo. Then they try to slide up on him and let, talk to you like, hey, y'all, I'm such. Well, you ain't never said that. Where'd that come from? We'd had to smash many people for that.
Because they didn't want to admit what they was when they first came in.
No, but then they see how renegade it is around here. So now wow. So now you want to be part of a group. Then you just got other people who come in and they just like, boom, they get cool with like a certain member or whatever, and then they get recruited in. Because it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Straight up. So nobody could mess with Crips, Bloods, because this is Texas. Crips, Bloods, basically major. And they know they couldn't mess with us. So anyway, you just gotta fade 3. So you get your 3 fades and you keep it solid, you good. But the thing is, if you don't keep it solid, then you get thrown out. We ain't got nothing to do with you. You're marked. Cause then civilians. They already know that you done broke. So now I hope you got some money on your books so you can pay fools to stay up off you. You can pay a fool to keep fools up off you. Yeah, man. Dirty world, man. Hey, man. Hey, y'all like what y'all hear? Hit that subscribe. Dirty world, man. So people would join them gangs and do all that. But yeah. You in the gang, feel protected. They can't do much or nothing to you. Nobody can mess with you. So except other people members or y'all just riot behind something.
Yeah, I understood.
So the worst thing I ever seen, I told you about the time the little white boy, he was on PC and he came ran up the bars and said, well, that's when I'm still on beat, or that was I wasn't a couple of months in there. And they actually literally they sat there and watched him. I watched him shake and stop moving before they called the people to come down there and get him. That was a crazy sight. I ain't never seen nobody themselves. But that ain't even the worst thing I'd have seen, though. That's not even the worst thing I'd have seen.
Something worse than that?
Yeah. So I'm working in SED, right? I'm working all the way. I'm working at the bottom, like when you first go to the dungeon. Like it's gutter. You don't have commissary or nothing. You don't actually, not no food commissary. I think they let you make $10 a. Anyway, you ain't got no food. You don't. You ain't got nothing but correspondence. That's it.
What's correspondence?
You can write, letters, envelopes, notepad. You got your Bible, you got your books.
That's all you can do.
Deodorant, that's all you can buy, deodorant, toothpaste. It's the bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the barrel. I'm at work one night. I'm working, say, SSI, the porter, one clean it up. So after we feed breakfast, I work night shift. So after we feed breakfast, you start on 3-row. You go sweep because, they in the little slot. So they got throw their milk cartons and their little cereal things on run and all that. But they try to throw it over, but a lot of times don't. You start on 3-row, push everything 3-row to 1-row. Then you go 2-row, push everything 2-row to 1-row. So then you come down the front, right? Because the trash can is over here and over by the wall because you want to keep everything from the inmate. So you start at the front by the bars because it's just trash everywhere, just like everywhere. They throw all the trash out after they eat. They throw it on the run. So it's just trash everywhere. So you walk in front of the cells, you get it with your broom, and you push it towards the side of the wall. Because when you come back up, you're just going to push everything to the front, to the trash can. But you got to get everything out there, but you got to get everything up front first. So you pushing it out, boom. So man, I'm pushing the damn broom. I push and I seen a smear. I'm like, the hell? So I'm looking like, damn, this look like blood. So man, I look inside the cell, white boy up in there, sitting against his bunk. He'd cut both wrists and his throat. It's so much blood in there that it's running out on the run. It's how to sweep the blood. I turn around, I'm like, oh, what the? I drop the broom, I go down there to the lawman on the block. I'm like, yo, fool and cut his arms and his throat, blood coming out the cell. They panic, hey, get him off the block. So I got to leave off the block because if it have the people coming. So I leave off the block. They all run down there, woo, woo. He panicking. They get him out, they bring him out. I don't know if he was dead or alive. I never seen him again. They took him out on the gurney. I never seen that man again, man. That was crazy. And then guess what they told me? Because I was the SSI or the judge on the block. Hey, we're finna bring the spill kit and stuff down here. You gotta clean the cell. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I walked down that cell, look at that cell. What? Absolutely not. You need a mop bucket. Can't take it. Pressure bust the pipe, man. It get crazy, man. Straight up, man.
That's deep.
That was the craziest thing I've never seen so much blood in my life, bro. That was the only time I seen that in my life, man. Man, I'm gonna tell you, look, let me tell you the story. Oh, Muhammad speaks. Let me tell you this story right here, right fast, man. Yo, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment. Man, we out in the fields, right? And we got a new white boy in the squad. Oh, the white boys get it bad. I done seen him down and kill the white boy, got the whole unit locked down, trying to break him, because they kept saying, I think we can break him. White boys got it bad, man. They got man, look. Anyway, it's the new white boy in the field squad, right? So he knew he'd all soft. So we're in the fields with the garden hoe. We call it an Aggie, and we cut grass with it and pull it back all in a line like we still slaves. Well, technically we are still slaves. Once you go up in there, yeah, that's law. That's law. That's in the law books.
That's a fact.
So anyway, though, he can't get his grass. So the white boy that's over our squad, the field boss, is a stupid. He's stupid. Don't nobody with him. None of those, man. He's stupid. So he go off on the white boy. Get your motherfucking whoa. Watch my language now. Get that grass up.
You gotta keep it raw how it is, because that's what we need. I can believe it. We gotta feel what he was saying though. Go ahead.
God damn it, man. He threw me off, man.
He's the field dude, yeah.
He tell him, you better get your grass. Don't let me tell you no more. Scared and red. And he's shaking. He started doing it again. Man, that field law went off so damn bad. Motherfucker. Get over here. Get over here. He walk his ass over there. We all standing looking. He tell him, man, I swear to God, I can't make this up. Man, he tell that little white boy, man, he say, God damn it, you are old. Go home. Straight up. And tell him, find you a man. What? Find you a goddamn man. So he looking scared. He looking around. Facts, bro. I'll never forget that. That was crazy. I'll never forget that. That's how it was a bit of. So we had him like that. We say, point him out. We point to the big. Of course, you go point to the biggest black man in the squad, but he happened to be my partner, that Whitehead. He was 6'0". He like about 6'3", 6'4", 250, he the biggest. Yeah. It just happened to be the homie. So the homies, like we work together because, we all got to look out for each other, make sure there ain't no grab, because that's a big thing. You miss that grass, boy, you be rolled up, you be on so much restriction. Yeah, they don't play for real. So look, for real about that grass. What? So they tell him, go stand over that bomb. Get your ass over there. So he go stand behind us, and then the homeboy like, okay, look, I'm gonna help you with this, but you already know what it is. He tell me, that's your man. And every time you come out here, you stand next to your man. What? Yeah. So guess what? The white boy didn't come out the next day. Guess where the white boy went?
He got PC'd up?
He got PC'd up. He went the worst place you could ever go in life. You went to a whole block. It's not PC. You're not protected. PC is for punks, where they put all the punks. 2 blocks of them. They all punks. Now run it back. What I told you, Raheem told me, how they made a community of punks.
They put them all on one block.
No. A lot of them, the vast majority, it was taken over and over.
Right.
Beaten and taken a lot of. So what happens when you go down there?
You gonna get your...
And you pray, and this is all that's over here. You had a punk named Hercules, so big. And the rumor was he used to make, look, I'm taking I'm thinking that, what you gonna do? Get your ass somewhere. It's just huge, lift everything. Punk. You got the punk 6'4", 6'5". What you doing? They take you, and that's what happened to them, and you take your little ass up in the cell down there. No, you step the hallway, you take these ass whoopings, you keep fighting, because you go down there, you already know what they want.
They taking.
Ain't no right, you can't pay for protection up here. I mean, down there. Down there, you can't pay for protection. Up here, yeah, you can pay some people to keep people help you. Do not go to PC. Make a long story short, yeah. 2 weeks later, when he come through there, he assistant now. He just as happy as hell.
What?
Long story short, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, man. We're gonna keep shooting it at you, man.
You're gonna keep them coming, man. Remember, the smart person can play a fool, but a fool can't play a smart person.
Man, give y'all the inspiration, man. Keep y'all at them places, man.
Okay, they say what you ready. Go tune into that They Say What You Want to Say podcast, man. With the big homies Reed and Mohammed, man. Y'all go tune into that podcast. I know it's good, man. Bars.